Hey guys, Eric, Roth, and Joshua here. We are reeling from just hearing, it seems like 90 Marvel movie titles.
We thought we were tired this morning.
Yeah, but it was like 9. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. We're talking about Black Panther right here. One of the titles, long rumored, finally confirmed, November 3rd, 2017. We'll see a Black Panther movie. Yes. First reaction?
Wow, okay, it's exciting, but I think that we all sort of thought that this was ahead, right? Because, I mean, Kevin Feige's been teasing it for a while. He teased it to us at Comic-Con. He said there was a groundswell for these two characters. It does seem a little bit maybe in response to other recent announcements.
Sure.
But I'm super, super, super excited. And this is the first announcement that actually has a casting attached to it. And he's a really good actor. Yeah,
I might not say his last name right now, but we were just joking that we'll all know his name very soon. Chadwick Boseman or Bosman.
Yes.
Roth, you were saying what he's from?
You know, he was in 42. He's sort of a journeyman, so he's done a lot of guest starring roles on television. You would recognize him. But he was also in 42. He was in Get On Up. He played James Brown, and he was the best thing about that movie.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so, Joshua, you know, a comics guru that you are, what do you think?
Yes.
Black Panther?
Well, Black Panther is, you see, he's the king of Wakanda.
Give me everything.
No, he's the king of Wakanda. He's a very, like, powerful, like, regal figure. Lately in the comics, they've given him sort of a new power set. I don't know if they do the classic level, to where he's sort of a guy who's a great martial artist and has these, like, sharp claws and stuff. Or they'll give him, like, his new powers, which he's, like, the king of the dead.
Right,
and can, like, channel other Black Panthers from the past, which is really cool.
Let's think about what that could mean in the future. We'll think about that later.
There's a lot of dead people around, I don't know. But yeah, so that's really cool. They showed the concept art for his costume, which looks like it was lifted right from the comics.
That's not it. No, there it is. That's not it.
That's not that one, but it almost looks just like that. And he's even wearing like the Fang necklace. He's got the Fang bling going on, and so it looks really cool. And he's also a very like divisive character in the comics, to where he like the Avengers like, hey, you want to join? He's like, nah, like I got my thing going on here in Wakanda, you know? So yeah.
However, talk about this, Eric, because we are going to see him with some of the other Avengers as soon as
May 6, 2016, because they have revealed he will be introduced in Captain America: Civil War, the third Captain America movie,
Bill Feige teased
which
us.
They've now confirmed stars.
Not the Serpent Society?
Not Serpent Society. Chris Evans, of course, is back. Robert Downey Jr. confirmed as starring in it, and Chadwick Boseman, or Bosman, he will be having a major role in this film. So before the before the Black Panther solo movie, we'll get to know him very well in Captain America 3.
We're going to dig into that later, but our first piece of speculation, what you were speculating, is that, well, now this makes Civil War, and it would have to be a international event versus a national event, which is interesting. They're probably going to be playing with the storyline a little bit.
I think what Joshua said, you know, we'll meet this character as a strong person who is, you know, fighting for his country, you know, and is willing to make a stand against some pretty powerful guys.
Yeah,
you know, is my guess.
And we've seen we've pieced together from the Avengers: Age of Ultron trailer that hit last week that there seemed to be setting up Black Panther, because someone who we assume is Claw, his big villain, is in that trailer. We think that's Andy Serkis. That's all speculation, but so it seems like the seeds are there. Like Black Panther,
speculation, but we really think it's true.
Is on the way.
It all fits.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him in like a post-credit scene in Avengers 2, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Now everything we were speculating about the setup for Black Panther and Avengers 2 suddenly seems like
probably yes.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Final reaction, just emotional. What's the emotional temperature in the room?
I'm psyched, and I will say, you know, yes, everyone was saying, Marvel, we love you, you're making great movies, but you're making a lot of movies with white male heroes played by guys named Chris at the center, and you do it great. But it is nice to mix it up, and Black Panther's a great character. There's a lot of great stories with him, so I'm excited for this. Joshua?
Yeah, I cannot wait for T'Challa.
I'm excited as well for all of those reasons and more. And he's, like I said, you guys should sort of check out his work, because he's a really good actor, and that's exciting too. Marvel sort of grabs actors at this stage in their career where they are either floundering a little bit, but they're really talented, or they're on the cusp of something. So he's probably signed on for 22 movies, but we're excited to see him in all of them.
Yes, we are. For plenty more on Black Panther and a million other Marvel movies, keep it here at IGN.